Hi everyone, I'm Michael.
And I'm Patrick, and you're watching another episode of Star Wars News and Views. Today we're reporting on something that we had heard before, that Benicio del Toro is going to be in episode 8. But more importantly, there's been an interview with him when he's been promoting his recent film called A Perfect Day. He had told Hitflix that he is kind of intimidated to play his role in the new upcoming movie because he thought episode 7 was really good. I mean, who didn't? But he's like really intimidated because of how good it is. He feels like, he's got a lot to follow up with. Yeah. He also said that they're going to begin filming early this year.
Which we already knew.
But he just, confirmation he's going to be in England filming.
Mm-hmm.
He also told Hitflix that Rian Johnson handpicked him for the role, which is pretty interesting, something that I didn't know.
Yeah.
I guess Rian Johnson already has a vision of what he wants at this point, which is good to hear. And finally, he said that he's not going to deny playing the role of a villain, which pretty much means he's going to be a villain in this movie.
Well, that was the rumor from earlier that he's playing a villain. He's like, well, it looks like everyone knows, so yeah, okay, that's true. I'm playing a villain.
Yeah.
Which the last time we reported on this, we hadn't seen Force Awakens yet, so we didn't know do any of the villains survive. I kind of had the idea that maybe General Hux would die, and because none of the villains die in the film, right?
Yeah.
And all the other ones, you got rid of Tarkin and then you got rid of Darth Maul and Dooku and stuff like that. So they're keeping all the villains, and now
except
they're
for maybe Captain Phasma, but it's ambiguous, and I wouldn't be surprised if she comes back, right?
Yeah. So I guess that means what kind of a character is he playing?
Yeah.
Is he playing like an Imperial general? Is he going to be Hux's second in command?
Or even higher in command, who knows, right?
Well, the thing is, in Force Awakens, Hux and Kylo Ren are sort of jockeying for favor with Snoke, but then Kylo Ren screwed everything up, so now he's in disfavor of him, and General Hux is okay, he's sort of the leading guy now.
Well, maybe Benicio del Toro's already his right-hand man at this point, and they're kind of picking someone else. Who knows? I don't know.
Another thing worth considering is... are we going to see more of the Knights of Ren? Will he be playing maybe a Knights of Ren?
Yeah.
Which is maybe another subject.
The only thing is he's a bit older, right? So, it kind of seemed like, Kylo Ren is the master of the Knights of Ren. That's what Snoke says. And I feel like if he had this somewhat older person being part of his, team, he would probably be, a bit more in command, I think, than Kylo Ren would, right?
Yeah, one would think.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, well... who are the Knights of Ren? Did Kylo Ren recruit Luke's students and have a rebellion?
Yeah, I always kind of thought it was a coup, but...
Or did he just recruit dark side users from around the galaxy, and because he was sort of the instigator, he just by default sort of became the leader?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would say that, since he left Luke, there's a chance that, he still kind of continued his training. It seemed like Snoke kind of continued his Force training or whatever with Kylo Ren. That's kind of the implication that I got. But, if he continued battle training, maybe, Benicio del Toro's character could be, his sort of trainer for actual combat. Yeah. Although, he wasn't that great in the movie in fighting, so...
Well, he was also shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. We don't really know a whole lot of the details about who his character will be. I feel like he has more of an older sort of military personnel kind of look to him. He's kind of grizzled a little bit. Mm-hmm. Whereas I feel like the Knights of Ren are maybe a bit younger. Yeah. I don't know why. That's just the sort of feeling I get.
They're all masked, so you can't really tell too, right? So it seemed like they were younger, but who knows? They'll have full masks on. They could be any age.
So I guess that's it. Leave your comments below about what you think. It's pretty much wide open to speculation at this point. One thing I should add, though, a lot of you have been asking us to do a question and answer type of thing, so we thought, if you guys want us to, maybe we will. So if you, anything about, our feelings on Star Wars or the show or personal stuff about us, leave your comments in the comment section below, and maybe in a week or two we'll go through them and try to answer some of them.
Yeah. All right, see you guys next time.
Where'd you get that?
Force.
Okay.
I don't know. The Force doesn't work that way, Patrick.